Lil Ty. This is another episode of Lil Ty Speaks, and today I'm going to speak on the Mayweather and Pacquiao situation. Okay, been speculation that Mayweather is supposed to fight Amir Khan over Manny Pacquiao in his next fight. He only had 2 fights left, and Amir Khan is supposed to be his next fight. And a lot of people talking about that he might not fight Pacquiao. A lot of people wondering if he gonna fight Pacquiao or not. A lot of people want to see the Manny Pacquiao fight. I want to see him fight Manny Pacquiao. I think they're the 2 best in the sport today, and I think that they should fight. But everybody, all of a sudden, it's like a lot of people starting to point at the fact that Mayweather is scared of Manny Pacquiao. I personally, I don't think he's afraid of him. And then again, he might be afraid of him because Manny Pacquiao is definitely a threat. It goes back to everything that I was saying. Like, Mayweather definitely running out of fighters to fight. He's picking his easiest bouts. A lot of the Mayweather fans starting to realize that. They starting to, his eyebrows starting to be raised, and people turning heads to the fact. And they starting to figure out, a lot of his fans are starting to cross over and figure out the fact that why won't he fight Pacquiao when it's been obvious all these years. You a boxer, you have to be, in order to be the best, you got to beat the best. Not saying that I ain't taking nothing away from him, but it's definitely going to affect his legacy. And Stephen A. Smith himself has gone on and said that, it's pretty much no excuse from him, to fight Manny Pacquiao other than the fact that he's afraid. And it's a clip of that on the end of this video that I'm gonna let y'all watch it. And y'all can get y'all takes up on it. But people want to point out the fact that Manny lost already and he got put to sleep by Marquez or whatever. But people got to look at the fact that he fought Marquez twice. 4 times. And out of the 4 times that they fought, he beat Marquez twice. They tied 1 time, and then Marquez beat him the last time. But people just you understand the fact that, like, if you fight somebody, if anybody fight anybody, and these people just beat you like 3 or 4 times, either you suck as a fighter, you know what I'm saying, and you need to quit what you're doing, or that other person is just that goddamn good. You know what I'm saying? Even Clayton beat Joe Frazier 3 straight times. They fought 3 times, but Joe Frazier beat Clay 1 out of them 3 times that they fought. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather don't even give people rematches. The only reason he gave Maidana a rematch is because he was running out of fighters. So people need to stop saying that Manny lost a lot of fights and stuff like that. Mayweather handpicking his fight. Then you got another person that runs in there, he'll fight anybody at any given. It don't matter if you win or lose, but it's the love, it's just to see how good you really are. You still have to fight your rival. You still have to fight the person that's considered just as good as you is at the same thing that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's saying like that he trying to take the easy way out since he getting paid. Okay, you done made your money. You keep making your money. You done made your money. But you want to go off and you want to fight easy battles to your terms and all of this and stuff like that, but you don't want to give the people what they want to see. That's where the flaw come in at. That's what people need to start paying attention to. They need to talk about that. And then, when you ask him about it, either he fired people on his staff, he got these people running around talking about he go fight to my terms, you got to change gloves, you got to take these type of tests, you got to take the test a certain way, you got to do all that type of bullshit. You basically got to do an obstacle course just to fight this guy, and by the time you get there, you're tired and he's still making excuses or whatever. But anyway, I ain't gonna go too long about this shit. Basically, I think, in my opinion, I think he's afraid of him. I think he's afraid because he's a threat to his legacy. I pretty much believe that Manny Pacquiao will knock his ass out. That's just my opinion. I think that he shouldn't be afraid of him because it's testing your ability. But looking at the fight when he fought Marcos Maidana, he didn't really fight Marcos Maidana that last fight because he spent most of the time, running. It was like a run and catch me fight, so that's pretty much what it was. And then, due to his reach, he was able to pick his spots because Marcos Maidana is much more slower than him. But Marcos Maidana did shake his ass up, and he beat his ass twice. Floyd Mayweather's face was scuffed up in both of those fights. You know, y'all need to go back and look at those fights. But anyway, like I said, I think that he would get. I think that Manny Pacquiao will beat the shit out of Floyd Mayweather, and I think Floyd Mayweather know that. And for people to go and say that, like for his dad to go and say that he don't know that, you know, I don't think he, you know, everybody think, a lot of his fans think that he'll beat Manny Pacquiao, but Floyd doesn't think that he'll beat Manny Pacquiao, or if he having doubts about it. And I think I heard Tyson say this before. If you ain't really confident in going into a fight about somebody else, then maybe, you know what I'm saying, I think you already lost that fight before you even got in the ring. You lost that fight before it even started. So that's what Floyd Mayweather. If he don't beat him, if he can't beat him up in here, if he ain't got it mentally instilled up in here that he gonna take him, if he worried about what Manny Pacquiao gonna do to him, then he ain't gonna beat him no way, because Manny Pacquiao gonna beat the shit out of this guy. Look at the guys that Manny Pacquiao fought, and look at the guys that Floyd Mayweather fought. Floyd Mayweather win by points. Manny Pacquiao brutalized his opponents. And I think that's what Floyd Mayweather is afraid of. It's obvious. You know, that's my opinion. He's scared. He's a paper champion. So anyway, give me y'all takes up on it. Y'all don't have to like my comments. Y'all don't have to like what I said about it, but truth is truth, fact is fact. Obviously he is. You know, if I was a great boxer or an MMA fighter, I would like to get my money still, but at the same time, I would like to test my ability to just see how good how good I really am. And that's just for me, you know, but he money Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? If it's money to him, whatever. You done made all the money in the world, dog. Give the people what they want to see and stop lying. So y'all feel free to comment, man. Hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to my page. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. LILTY2426. And you can also add me as a friend on Facebook. Y'all can look at some of the videos on Facebook or whatever. Check my page out. Check my music page out. Check all that shit out, man. And my Facebook page is Sean McRae. So make sure y'all hit me up, man, or whatever. But y'all tune in, man. Leave some comments, subscribe, do that shit. Y'all be easy up out there, man. Be safe. Peace.
How can I talk for Mayweather? As far as the Pacquiao fight is concerned with Mayweather, as much as a lot of people surrounding it would want it to happen, myself included, and Manny included, Floyd is reluctant to fight Manny Pacquiao, period. If people don't see that by now, they are never going to see it. Stephen A., we ask this question a lot, a hot topic on our show. Do you believe this will happen, the fight?
To be quite honest with you, I have absolutely, positively no idea what to believe, Kerry, Skip. That's just being honest. I know that Floyd Mayweather himself told me that the fight would happen, that it was something that he was looking forward to transpiring. But that was before I heard the news that Amir Khan was being considered as a next opponent. And we all know how that panned out. Floyd Mayweather gave an interview to a .com site, essentially cussed me out, went off and, you know, dropping F-bombs all over the place, simply because I said that nobody wants to see Amir Khan. He continuously tells us he wants to give the American public the fights we want to see. That's what he always says, before and after every single fight. Well, I've been an obviously staunch advocate of Floyd Mayweather, the boxer. I think he's the best on the planet. I think he still is the best on the planet, even though Andre Ward is no joke and Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, is coming. He is lethal beyond imagination. But Floyd Mayweather as a boxer, to me, is still the best in the world. And I want to see him fight Pacquiao just like everybody else. And if you fight Miguel Cotto, if you fight a rematch with Canelo Alvarez, although that wouldn't be Pacquiao, that's to be respected. But to bring us somebody like an Amir Khan, and that's not to knock Amir Khan because we all know he can fight, even though Danny Garcia tore him apart, the bottom line is very, very simple. Nobody is asking to see that fight against Floyd Mayweather Jr., just like nobody was asking to see a rematch of Madonna versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. When we think about Floyd Mayweather Jr., there is one fighter on our mind, and that is Manny Pacquiao. And he has stood up front and center for years now and says he wants Floyd. I don't believe Floyd is lying when he says that it's about the money just as much as it's about anything with Manny Pacquiao. And you know that's the case with Bob Arum. And it's a damn shame that promoters have to control the sport or allowed to control the sport the way that they do. But in the end, Floyd Mayweather says he's his own man. Floyd Mayweather says he wants to give the people the fight they want to see. And we want to see Pacquiao, and he has not given it to us. It has now regressed to the point where it's more on Floyd Mayweather than it is about anybody else. We want Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, and I'm sick and tired of looking at everybody else. When it comes to this fight, this is about Floyd. I have gotten to that point.
Thank you for coming around to that conclusion. And even though you have heard from your sources, what was this, maybe a month or two ago, you thought this fight looked like it would happen this spring, right? That was the last you heard from sort of inside.
I heard that from the inside, and then I asked Floyd, and Floyd told me so.
Well, I have been on record for maybe 6 months on this show. This fight will never, ever happen because Floyd Mayweather Jr. does not want it to happen. And to me, the painfully honest death knell quote is the one from Bob Arum. Now, again, in fairness, he's the promoter for Pacquiao, so he's on Pacquiao's side. Go ahead.
Hold on, Skip. The last part of Arum's quote I did not hear. I apologize. What was that very last paragraph? Can you read that to me?
Yes, I'll read it again. Floyd is reluctant to fight Manny Pacquiao, period. If people don't see that by now, they are never going to see it. That's been my position for maybe for a year on this show. And again, some of this I issue with tongue slightly in cheek to challenge Floyd, but I'm just saying it from my heart. Floyd Mayweather Jr. for years has run from Manny Pacquiao. For years he has made excuses why Manny won't take this condition or that condition, and then when Manny says, I will do this and I will do that, sat right here on this desk and said, I'll take this, I'll do that, I'll get needle blood tested on the day of the fight. I'll do any kind of test you want. I'll do whatever Floyd wants. Glove size, whatever you tell me where, I'll go wherever Floyd wants to fight me. Manny wants this fight. Now again, you can argue Manny needs the fight financially. That's a whole nother issue. But I just believe in my heart of hearts that Manny Pacquiao believes he can beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. and that he wants this fight as a competitor as much as a moneymaker. And that I believe from the start, Floyd's been afraid of Manny because I don't think Floyd believes he can beat Manny. It's as simple as that. I think he's afraid of Manny Pacquiao. Simple as that. Bob Arum summed it up. If you can't see it now, you're never going to see it. I've seen it for a year or so.
Let me be on the record right here on First Take by saying this, Skip Bayless. I have vehemently disagreed with you on many occasions, but I've been taken aback by two things. Number one, Floyd coming at me the way that he did, considering the fact that I'm saying just fight him and beat him up. You know, handle your business. I think Floyd Mayweather will pick him apart. A matter of fact, I even said that I think Floyd would knock him out in the later rounds. Okay? And so, you know, and then I pointed out about Amir Khan, how nobody's looking for that fight. And that, you know, that provoked, you know, the diatribe that he went on. I didn't quite understand it. And then the dad came out later on and said this. He said Floyd would pick Manny Pacquiao apart. And these were the quotes, if I remember correctly, because I don't have the quote in front of me, but he said, I don't think he knows it.
Yeah.
But he would.
That's exactly
what he would.
said.
But he would. And so when the dad said that resonated with me because I gotta admit to you, I never once in all the times that I've spoken to Floyd, that I've seen Floyd talk about Manny Pacquiao, that I've spoken to him, I've never once got the impression that Floyd had doubts.